Hey, what's happening, folks? Thanks for watching Myers Megafictional Musings. Yeah, so today I wanted to muse about short stories. And I guess what got me thinking about that is the fact that I'm not a short story lover. Are you? Let me know. So the purpose behind this video is I just want to share some of the short stories that I have read and I guess kind of talk about my experience with them over the years. That being primarily the fact that I don't think I have ever been, blown away or deeply affected by any one short story. And that might be just comes with the territory sort of thing. Maybe you're the same way. But I can't say that I've really had many experiences with a shorter fiction that has really stuck with me. And I just wanted to talk about that. And again, would just love to hear some feedback from you folks as to maybe what I'm doing wrong, or a suggestion, or an author, or a starting point, or a story. Okay. So again, thanks for watching. So let me start by saying, again, nothing has blown me away. And thinking back to my first kind of foray into shorter fiction, and one that I did remember reading and do remember, and if I had to pick a favorite at this point, it's got to be Lost in the Funhouse by John Barth. So those of you that perhaps it's a favorite of yours, it is quite highly regarded, right? And I think I was drawn to it because, it's probably, wouldn't it not be considered maybe the quintessential postmodern short story? So it was very interesting, very engaging, and enjoyable. And again, I would put that at the top of my list at this point. But since then, I honestly haven't read too much, as I said. But I guess what got me thinking about this whole thing in the first place was the fact that I recently tried some short fiction from one of my very favorite authors, and was let down. And that is the work of William Gass. Okay, I love The Tunnel. I love Middle Sea. You folks know that. And I went ahead and ordered a brand new copy of this very highly regarded In the Heart of the Country. Okay, and looking at online and reading, it sounded like The Peterson Kid, is one of the most highly regarded short stories out there. So I jumped right in, and I got to say, I was let down. Although I think I know the reasons for that. It's just not the same as his normal writing that I'm used to, the Gass that I love, with the beautiful language and the smart writing and metaphors and what have you. It just wasn't in The Peterson Kid. It just read flat to me, kind of jumbled, forced, scattered, you name it. I just didn't connect with it whatsoever. And I know actually a couple people in the community felt kind of the same way. Let me know what you think or what I'm doing wrong. And I also actually tried a couple of more from this selection and just could not get into them, folks. Okay, I did try reading The Icicles, which was just straight up difficult, and this Mrs. Mean, and I gave up. And that's saying something, giving up on shorter fiction. So let me know. Okay, maybe I'll get back to this someday, maybe not. Also, I tried some short stories recently. Just because this was a cheap one, I got it. I was always wanted to try Alice Munro. Now, I'm pretty sure she only writes short stories, right? But I read one in here called Bends, and it was quite good. It was quite good. But again, not, it doesn't blow me away. Should I continue with some more Alice Munro stories? Is there a good one that she does that I need to know about? Okay, so I wanted to share that. Also, I have tried my very first James Joyce. I have a copy of Dubliners. So it's a cool little copy, you guys. This is it's got some diagrams in it. Pretty neat. So I went ahead in here and I read the two short stories, A Little Cloud and one other one. Gosh, I don't remember. After the Race, which wasn't that great, After the Race. But I do remember A Little Cloud being quite enjoyable, about those fellas at the pub, the two strangers that have that conversation. And that was good. So it was just good. Again, maybe there's another one in here that I should read, because clearly some short story collections will be, titles will be better than other ones. So let me know, okay, if you're a fan of Dubliners, which one should I hit up and try again, okay, or what can I do differently? And maybe, maybe I just gotta suck it up and say short stories aren't meant to be revelatory or super engaging or just resonant, right? Maybe not. But I life's too short to not enjoy the books you're reading. Anyway, a couple of more. Another really good one, which would probably be at this point if I'm being honest, number 2 of my short story favorites. And look at this amazing book, you guys. So I read Guy de Maupassant, my favorite name in literary fiction, by the way. Just a beautiful book. So 223 short stories. And I read one called The Inn, and it was fabulous, actually. So yes, I did enjoy The Inn, and I will be exploring more of this for sure, although it's not the easiest thing to read. Freaking massive. Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably go to him soon, but let me know if you've read this fella, and I'll get back to him right away. Yeah, great book. Great story, The Inn, but it was really short, actually. So let me know about Guy de Maupassant. De Maupassant. De Maupassant. Maybe I should try some Russell Banks, you guys. Big fan of his novels. Very underrated author. I might just go to him, knowing I've liked all of his novels. So this could be a possibility. Russell Banks, let me know. How many are in here? Yeah, quite a few. Anyway, also I have, which I could try. Let me know if you've tried any George Saunders short work. I know this is another highly, highly regarded short story collection. I just finished Lincoln in the Bardo, by the way, which was unbelievable, I thought. So let me know if you've read 10th of December, and I know the stories in here are quite highly regarded, as I said. So hit me up, folks. I honestly love to know what you think. If you're a short story reader, or if you've got some tips or suggestions for me, or if I should just shut up and be patient, or suck it up, or what have you, let me know. Hope you're all doing well. Peace.